He's going, boys. I went to the old, you know, that mad preacher who went and spoke at them mosques, or whatever he did, right? So yeah, I seen his little video, this Pastor Logan, and I was like, oh yeah, sweet. Who is this dude? Looked him up, found his church, and it was close to my house. So I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go. And I went. Yeah, it was sick. It was not bad. Bit different to a church that what I'm used to. They had like old school hymn books, and yeah, and it was just standard Christian church. But yeah, and they hooked me up. I think they only used the King James Bible, so they gave me that. A couple DVDs. After the Tribulation, Once Saved, Always Saved. One on birth control, truth about birth control. Just some more DVDs, mate. They hooked me up, and I got like that little welcome thing. So it's called Pillar Baptist Church. So they seem, yeah, Pastor Logan, and I'm pretty sure he's been kicked out of the country now. They've sent him back to New Zealand, which is like, it's funny because I've been in Australia for, I don't know, years and years, probably 20 years, maybe not quite. But I'm not a citizen, so if like anyone gets the shits with what I have to say, they could easily try send me back. But I'm married to an Aussie, Sheila, a good one. So that might make it harder for him. But yeah, that's why I thought, oh, another Kiwi having a go. And I think they're the Kiwis, you know, they're just like good at rugby and obviously not afraid to have a go. So yeah, it seemed like it's just the standard. They're extra passionate. They're sort of like, are you sure you're 100% saved? Like, yeah, mate, my faith's in Jesus. He's paid for all my sins. I'm confident in what he's done. And just like, yeah, mate, the Holy Spirit, the helper, helping me. And but like, I know I'm saved. Like, that's the whole thing. We should all know we're saved because of the finished work of the cross. And if we put our faith in the finished work, it's done. You're 100% saved. And you know, my philosophy is like, then you get the Holy Spirit. This is what the Bible says. And Jesus said he's the helper, and he'll help you, help me. And I need help. I need, you know, want to have hope beyond the grave. That's what Jesus has given me. And then I get the helper to help me do better in life and to be a new creation, changing. Like, you already changed. You have a new identity. And then that help is there to help you with your life. And it was all right. They prayed for my arm. I got like a partial tear in my bicep and a bit of tennis elbow. So I was like, do you pray, mate? Yeah, oh yeah, we'll pray for you. I'm like, thanks, mate. Pray for my arm. Pray for me to be a good husband. Yeah, so they prayed for that, and good enough. We had like, I come in maybe 20 minutes before the service, had a bit of a yarn, listened to our service. Only went for an hour, and it was pretty good. And then just had a bit of a chat after, and I was like, sweet, man. Well, hopefully your pastor doesn't get kicked out, or I was keen as to do an interview, but I think because the other pastor, young fella, was with him, so he's not allowed to say anything about it. I don't know, maybe some legal thing, and I don't know. I haven't really looked into it much, but I'll posted a video of me rocking up and being like, you, and then I moved my car because I parked in the wrong spot. So then this is just the down low. The service was sweet, all good. I reckon he's a bit of a legend. Wasn't afraid. Like, the thing is, these days, it's like you look at Tommy Robinson, they got him. I've been doing some painting. They got him, it's like, oh, he did this. He wasn't supposed to be there. He breached his bail conditions. Boom. It's like Lauren Sutherland now, putting her under the pump. We don't want her in. She did the wrong visa, or maybe she'll get in. I hope she gets in. And then this guy, it's like, when he entered the country, it was under the condition that he'd do, there was preconditions or something, apparently. And, yeah, it's like, so the guy has, the guy's, probably knowing that he was on a short leash, so it's like, that's the way it is now. They're going to be like, if you're a conservative, if you're a libertarian, if you're a speaker, if you're a preacher, if you're doing anything, they're going to like find that loophole to do you in, you know what I mean? So we've all just got to be aware of that, and extra cautious, which is stupid because, like, I believe in freedom of speech, and like I was reading an article and it said some crap like Peter Dutton, what's his name, and he's like, well, we defend freedom of speech, but we don't defend hate speech. It's like, well, freedom of speech is defending even hate speech, mate, because if someone says something you don't like, you just debate it out, talk to them. Because if their philosophy or idea doesn't have the merit, it will fade out. But people will clearly see it's wrong. You know what I mean? It won't stand up to scrutiny. So we all need, it's like me, right? If I seen a fucking pedophile priest or a pastor manipulating people for cash, I'm going to be like, boom, you're wrong, mate. Confront them, talk them down. I'm a Christian, I hate that. And as a Christian, I have an exclusive belief system, right? Jesus is the only way to be saved. That's it, it's exclusive. Atheism is exclusive. If you're an atheist, we're just a bold pond scum. There's nothing. Everything's it's all fairy tales. So, it's exclusive belief system. We all offended. Is that hate speech? Islam, they believe Muhammad's the last prophet. He's the only, his way is the way to God. So it's an exclusive belief system. You look at the Western world, look at politics, they're there debating each other. Having a freaking crack at each other. Well, what are we? We all we're on double standard. So the PC culture's taken over now, isn't it? And it's just it's getting a bit too far. Guess we've got to be smart about it, and thank God we got Facebook and YouTube, so average people can just still have a say. It's it's stupid to send this pastor over to New Zealand. The guy's on YouTube. The guy's going to do the same thing. You can't stop him. He's still got a massive following. You can't silence him. He's got they've started a church in the Philippines. They've got a church in Ipswich. They've got Bible studies going on the Gold Coast. Now he's going to have a church in New Zealand. So they're never going to stop. You won't stop. You can't stop these, if this is someone's conviction, you can't stop the guy. He's a Christian, Look what happened. Look at the apostles. Look at the apostolic fathers. They got murdered. for their beliefs. You know, non-violent people, but they went all the way and never stopped. That's in the Christian culture. This guy won't stop. It's not in him. He's a believer. What a legend. I love it. And it's not to say, like, I didn't meet him. He wasn't there. So, you know, if I got to meet the guy and have a conversation, he's not going to agree with everything I believe. But I reckon if I had a conversation, there's things I can learn. Whatever. But yeah, so I reckon might talk to the boys. We're going for a beer on Saturday with the Proud Boys. So, you know, not all of them are Christian. A lot of them are atheists and that. But we believe in freedom of speech. So I was thinking I might talk to the boys about it, might record it, and you might get a bit of opinion generating around the topic, which I reckon is always good to get a bit of a chat going on these hot topics, eh? Thanks for listening to my rant.